Good day, I'm Stacey Ann Smith and this is your JIS News for May 23. The highlight of Labor Day 2012 activities was the site that memorializes Jamaica's national heroes and honors other men and women who have positively impacted the development of the nation. Samantha Allen was at the site to witness the work.
From as early as 6 a.m., work started here at the National Heroes Park in Kingston. This is the National Labor Day project. However, there's an island-wide focus on the renovation of heritage sites.
Today should be a day that we honor by voluntary work to clean up our communities, to help senior citizens, to look at basic schools, to look at daycare centers, infirmaries, hospitals, schools, anywhere, but just do some work.
And the Prime Minister led by example, getting involved in the work at the site. She reiterated the importance of the park to the history of Jamaica as the country celebrates 50 years of nationhood.
This is where we have monuments for our national heroes, and some were buried here, and we believe it is fitting at this time to place some focus on this very important area, because this is also a historic place.
Together with state agencies such as the National Youth Service, the National Solid Waste Management Authority, as well as ordinary citizens, they gave the park a facelift. The Prime Minister thanked the agencies for their support and urged individuals to take care of the park's facilities, in keeping with the true spirit of our independence and the theme for this year's Labor Day activities. Now, let's all step forward and make Jamaica beautiful. It's our duty. Reporting for JIS News, I'm Samantha Allen.
Two other historically important landmarks in the corporate area were also the focus of Labor Day activities. The Kingston and St Andrew Corporation KSAC led cleanup and beautification works at the Ward Theatre and St William Grant Park in downtown Kingston.
Certainly our cultural, political history is right there at the ward. For years too, we used to have a lot of activities in the park. I believe we still need more of those kinds of spaces in Kingston. When you look at the use of Emancipation Park, you know that people are screaming out for that kind of a public space where they feel comfortable.
The council was supported by scores of volunteers from its offices, residents from nearby communities, the Nigerian Embassy, National Youth Service, telecoms company Flow, the East Jamaica Conference of Seventh-day Adventist Youth Department, and the Scotia Foundation, among others.
In keeping with the preparation of the city for all the celebration, we felt that it was just right to chip in, so that's why we're here.
At the St. William Grant Park, they were cleaning and pruning the lawn and garden areas, cleaning and painting the fountain, bandstand and sanitary conveniences, planting palm trees and working on the drain system. Over at the ward, most of the work was focused on the exterior of the heritage site to make the building more aesthetically pleasing and safer for pedestrians. Over in the city of Portmore, St. Catherine, scores of persons from different groups came out to work on various projects. Andrea Chisholm was roving with the team and filed this report.
The Sunshine City lived up to its name on Labor Day as pockets of citizens gathered to beautify different sections of their communities. This tent near the 100-man police station was the hub of operations for the Portmore Municipal Council, which had over 80 registered projects. Seedlings for various fruit trees were distributed to persons for planting. And to complete the process, this policeman helped a young lady to retrieve some well-needed soil. While she showed her appreciation, others wasted no time in putting the seedlings where they belong. In addition to tree planting efforts, residents painted curb walls, repainted walls and signs, got rid of the overgrowth in drains and patched roads.
The plan we have is to clean and beautify Portmore going up to July, because the big thing is the 50th anniversary celebration in August. So we are really starting from today and continuing the cleaning, because at the end of the day, we want to see a cleaner Portmore, a more beautiful Portmore.
Labor Day activities were also in full swing here at the Bridgeport Community Centre, also known as the Dome. The centre, which was once home to the Bridgeport Basic School, is being restored to reflect its original purpose.
We are now changing it from a basic school situation to an adult situation.
The murals on the walls along with unwanted vegetation were removed, the entrance to the facility paved, and the walls got a fresh coat of paint. Even Mini Miss Portmore had to get involved. The president of the Bridgeport Citizens Association says the landmark is integral to community life, serving a myriad of purposes.
Political meetings, the police uses this building, and at some point in time you have persons using it for weddings, wedding receptions, dinners. So this building is widely used. Plus, every month the citizens use it for their meetings and other functions. The youth club uses it on weekends.
And at the Bridgeport Basic School, which now has its own facilities, teachers and students will experience firsthand the benefits of the Eat What We Grow campaign. Crops like cabbage, carrots and callaloo were planted with a view to have the school's canteen reap the rewards. Over in West Cumberland, there was a fusion of experience and willingness to rid the sidewalks of shrubbery.
We do it every year, every Labor Day, that sort of thing.
Reporting for JIS News, I'm Andrea Chisholm.
The old Morant Bay courthouse got a major facelift courtesy of the St. Thomas Parish Council and a team of civic groups. Gutted by fire 5 years ago, the charred remnants of the National Heritage Site had become a virtual wasteland of weeds and garbage. But on Labor Day, the old and the young stepped forward to beautify the grounds.
It's been a wonderful day, very productive. The National Solid Waste, they came and they removed all the garbage, all the debris. The workmen, they chopped the bushes, and the place is just beautiful. I'm really proud of the community because I thought to myself that volunteerism had died. But I can say today that we have persons who are still interested in volunteering their time. And I'm very, very thankful to all the persons that were here.
Meanwhile, the Morant Bay Basic School was renovated by the Kiwanis Club of St. Thomas with the help of the Morant Bay branch of Scotiabank. The school was painted and the perimeter wall repaired.
Today, I think it is a good day to have the project as it helps us. The outlook of the school too. It will look better to parents who want to send their children here.
We adopted the school sometime last year. We actually had a children's street in Christmas for the children. And we are continuing our effort in building the community. All the materials on site, painting and equipment, we have supplied that.
Bus owners and taxi operators also made their contribution by repainting the pedestrian crossing at the Morant Bay Bus Park. In Hanover, meanwhile, members of the Parish Council and the Lucy community were out early, debushing and painting the Lucy Cemetery, the parish project. Most drains in the town were also cleaned. Other works across the parish included the painting of schools, community centres, cleaning of recreational areas and establishing garbage receptacles.
We are working very hard in terms of getting the town of Lucy to be clean and to be a stopover for tourists. We would like to get some of those income that the tourists are coming in to spend, so we are working real hard.
Mayor Horton promised that the beautification efforts would continue beyond Labor Day. Throughout the parish of Westmoorland, Labor Day activities were in line with the theme of making Jamaica beautiful for its Golden Jubilee. Along Great George Street, drain cleaning and tree pruning activities started early. There was also the painting of pedestrian crossings and beautification work on public spaces in the parish. A bus shed was also created at the Sheffield All-Age School in the parish. It's a structure the mayor says will provide comfort for students and other commuters.
It will be a big boost in the area of Sheffield for those children.
In the meantime, cleaning and beautification of parish capitals were the focus of St. James, Trelawney and St. Anne. However, in St. Anne, work extended to include a major drain cleaning project and the patching of potholes.
We are going to be doing cleaning up. We are picking up the plastic bottles, the garbage. As I said, we are the whole drain network we are going to be cleaning. We are cutting the verges from the highway to the drains and doing some painting, patching roads, just about everything. The Ministry of Health will also be on board. We are going to be setting baits for rodents if there are any after we are through chemicals to deal with the mosquito control and all of that.
And finally, as Jamaicans recall past struggles in the fight for equal rights and proper working conditions, Labor Day was used to pay special tribute to national hero Sam Sharp, who was integral in this fight. A wreath-laying ceremony was held Wednesday morning at the National Heroes Park in Kingston and at Sam Sharp Square in Montego Bay. Ministers of government and representatives of local Baptist institutions reflected on the role of this famous Baptist in the struggle of slave workers against oppression.
It was because of his work why we can all stand here today as free Jamaicans. Because in 1831, when he took the decision that slaves were not to work on Christmas Day unless they were paid, that spread across the 250 plantations across the country. And as a result of that, 500 slaves' lives were lost. And what we had was a rebellion in the country. And he really fought for workers' rights. And as a result, he was hanged on May 23rd, the significance of this date.
And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Stacey Ann Smith. Thank you for watching.